try some brown sugar.
Oh, it feels so real.
I've always wanted to try a black girl.
I've always wanted to try a black girl.
Not date,
Not date,
Yeah.
or take out, or speak to. I'm not keeping it. I just want to try it for
No.
now. For now.
I can't lie, that shit is dehumanizing.
Dating apps, that's all they say. This, you know, you're so exotic.
I'm not
I-
exotic.
no.
I'm not an animal.
I'm not a fruit.
This ain't the jungle. Like,
Babes, born and raised in London.
there's nothing exotic about me. You know, chocolate girls, we love chocolate girls. Like, I'm finna get diabetes off all this chocolate.
Brown sugar's horrible. Hot lips.
Do you want some cream in your coffee?
Can you twerk?
And your mum twerk. How about that?
People expect you to be able to twerk.
Because I'm black and, you know, I've got curves, I'm just twerking all day in the strip. I twerk to work. I even twerk on the bus home. Like, that's all I do.
They do not have a twerking gene that they add to us, okay?
If you're at a work party and they put on some bait twerking tune, all the eyes are coming to look around for you.
They're like, oh yeah, you know this 50 Cent song, you must know it. It's like they were waiting for me to do this like Beyonce performance. And I was like, I don't want to. And he was like, yes, Jackie. I was like, I don't want to do that.
That whole like dance, monkey dance.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you
Yeah.
know how to do this move, so go ahead and do it, because this is all you.
I think we're here for you to do song and dance, innit? Jazz hands.
Yes, bitch.
Who are you calling bitch?
I've had people click their fingers at me at work, like, yes, girl. And I'm like, huh? Like, I'm just minding my own business.
I just want a G&T single. Apparently me walking over to the bar, I get, yes, slay.
Or all the black people you've ever seen American, because Brits don't.
We have a different culture here, like.
Because you copy American black women who are copied then by gay white men, who now that's who you get your impressions from, it doesn't mean that it's the same thing.
When you don't do that, people are like confused, like, oh my gosh, you don't speak. No.
I've never had a black friend before, so now I'm your yes queen friend, and I don't want it. Give it back. Keep the receipt and return it, because I don't want to be that person.
Cancel
for
the
you.
membership.
Honestly, more times I don't think it's from a bad place. I think they want to show they're not racist. They want to show that, look, I'm open. So they try and draw from the only tools they know.
It would be so much better if you just say, hey, what's your name? Touches your hair.
It's happened to me at work. It's happened to me in the club. It's happened to me just in a shop.
Oh my God, I like your hair, and oh my God, oh, how did you get those kinks? Oh my goodness.
Like they're shopping for something and they're testing the material and looking at it and seeing whether they want to buy it.
Or the ones when they try and ask and their hand's already in your hair.
Oh, it's too late.
How does that feel? Can I touch? It's like, bitch, you're already up in there.
And she was like, oh, wow, wow, wow. And she pulled it, but she pulled it so hard that she pulled it out of the root of my hair.
Respect my personal space. I'm not a toy. It's not a zoo. You don't get to pet me.
It's exactly the same concept as if I'm walking down the street and I see a gentleman and I decide to actually just touch his chest.
And I think men just are learning don't touch women without your permission, but that's not filtering down to women.
When 2019, Solange done released a song, Don't Touch My Hair.
Touch my hand.
So don't touch it.
You don't sound black.
Because black is an accent.
Apparently, you know, sounding black is urban or whatever.
Black people only say in it and bruv and yo and twerk. Like, no.
Because you have elocution and diction, suddenly you're no longer black.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm speaking on the phone and I articulate myself very well, I may use big words. And then the person meets me in person.
Oh, that. Okay, wasn't expecting you. Yeah, exactly.
Right. As soon as I start speaking and articulating myself in a certain manner and I come across as this well-mannered young black woman, automatically I'm aspiring to be Margaret Thatcher. I don't understand. Oh my God, this actually hurts my soul.
Why are you so aggressive?
I get why you're so aggressive when I'm not even being aggressive.
If a woman who is black expresses and asserts herself in a way that anyone else would, she is perceived as aggressive.
If I was a man, I would be a leader. If I was a white woman, I would be bossy.
The society and the culture we're in is one that's very polite. It's
Yes.
over polite.
I tend to police myself. Like, you know, if I have a problem at work, should I speak up? Should I not?
The misconception is, oh, you're aggressive because you've just said what you actually wanted to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. So you said it directly to the person and you're aggressive.
Absolutely. So always have to double think before doing anything is exhausting.
You know what we should do? We should flip it. Before they even have the chance to say, oh yeah, you're so aggressive, you know? You're so aggressive.
You're giving it back.
You a strong black woman.
Okay, Oprah, all right. I don't care what you're going through right now.
But you're strong.
You're a strong black woman.
People just think you're flipping strong all the time. You're independent, you'll get through it. What if I feel like I'm fucking not gonna get through that?
Society thinks they can bash black women, devalue black women, make jokes about black women, laugh at black women, laugh at our hair, our appearance, and it's fine because they'll be okay.
It's never going to be something that you can fully explain to someone, which is why, like, when you meet other black women, they get it.
I look at our blackness and the things that we create and the ability to overcome all the things that we've overcome and we're still overcoming.
I also love the sort of sisterhood that comes with being a black woman as well. I feel like, you know, we've got a nice little community of girls uplifting girls.
And it's just growing stronger every day.
Racism means basically like
a large part of a race feels that they're superior to another race. And so not only do they believe that, but they act on it.
Examples would be in class. Sometimes I'd be the only black kid and we read a book like, I don't know, Huck Finn. And then there's that uncomfortable moment, the magic word would come up and people would look at you and like, what's his reaction and things like that.
I was walking home from school with this one white girl and we just gotten off the bus and we were almost home and there were these group of black kids that just got out of school. And she was like, oh, let's cross the street. There's a group of black kids. I don't want to run into them. And so she told me, which I don't even know why she would do that.
I used to wear a sweatband like just to reinforce my wrist. And I had a teacher come up to me and say, you should take it off because it looks gang affiliated.
I've been in situations where, you know, I had to cross the street because I didn't want to scare the white lady that was walking.
It would get to the point where I would start to count how many times a woman would clutch her bag.
When I was 16, I was leaving my mom's house in my pajamas, which had snowmen on them, with my brother, and we were actually stopped by the police rather aggressively.
I've been stopped by the cops on my way between classes because we have two separate buildings, walking from one building to the other building as my white students in the same class walked by me.
It's kind of upsetting because we live in a world where my mom has to be afraid when I walk outside from the people that are like meant to protect me. And I don't like when my mother feels like that. You know, I love my mother. I want her to always be happy.
You know, I walk tall, I keep my head up, try to be very articulate and polite. And so, of course, I was like, okay, I'm going to be fine because I act a certain way. And of course, that has absolutely nothing to do with it. The way people perceive you, you know, is not up to you.
My parents taught me, cops are your friends. You're supposed to, they're here to protect you. But all I'm seeing is the opposite. So how can I not be afraid when I feel like I'm being hunted? When I feel like I'm there to fill a quota?
We are in a so-called free society. And as a black man, we literally don't feel free. We don't know what freedom is.
Every time we're killed, the first thing you see on the news is, criminal record. Or something like that. So from the second the bullet hits us, already we're starting to be dehumanized.
With black people like myself, we don't get as many chances as they do. So you have to be aware and you have to watch out and you can't mess up.